Welcome back to part 13 of my 185 gallon reef tank. As promised, finally the doors are finally done on this thing. It took a while. I only had I got 3 kids here. One's very young, only 4 months old, and I have to help with that, and then staining and sanding, and then putting all the hardware together to get this thing to work. Took me some time. This is actually going to be week 7 of the cycle here. As you can see, I've added a couple more corals in this. Anybody that is new to this hobby, I would highly recommend getting involved in a local forums. Ask a lot of questions, get a lot of answers, and the one that I'm involved with is the Joliet Area Reef Club, and you can find us at that JolietAreaReefClub.com, and we have a bunch of members on there, and a lot of them are local, so a lot of them have like a pay it forward program. So a bunch of these corals were a part of that pay it forward program, and you go to the pet store and these corals are 50, this is a bunch of them together, $100. Green star polyp, rock, and leather I actually bought, but there's just one back here that I got it stuffed away, kind of cool. There's this mushroom, furry fuzzy mushroom that's green. What else do I got up here? I got this one. So, frog spawn. So, and this is a Xenia, and I'm trying to get it mounted to the rock. So what I did is just put a screen on with a rubber band and a piece of live rock, and hopefully it'll mount itself to it. And that one is another zoa that I've had, and I have moved the zoas over here. These are gonna kind of show up kind of goofy, but when there's more blue in the tank, it looks a lot better. Right now it's on a high noon blast, and but yeah, again, go to a local forums and get involved with the meetings, get involved with whatever, and figure out if anybody's got a pay it forward program. But to get back to my doors here, with the darker kind of handle, and just pull this off, you'll see a magnet. Now here are the magnets that I used. They are super strong magnets, Magnetcraft. They're pretty awesome. They'll hold 5.8 pounds, and what I did was I just put two little foots down there on the bottom, and they will rest right on there, and then the magnets hold it in place. So kind of do a little demo. Just like that, and they stick, and then the sound is obviously greatly reduced. This one here, this is right by the canopy, and it has my closed loop in the back, so that and 2 helps with a lot of noise. Now a couple extra things that I've added to the sump. These fans, these are the fans I was talking about to help cool down the water here. If you want these fans to be made for you, I can actually provide you with the guy's email address, and he cut the acrylic, glued the acrylic together, got me these screws here to tighten it up to the sump itself. So they are extremely quiet. They run 12 volts, and if I didn't have them in here, this temperature, it's hard to see without shit on, but Now it's 81.8, and in the house right now I have the air conditioner set at like 70, 73. Here's an example of my automatic top-off system in the works. Yeah, if you want to have these fans here, these tops here are chrome, and they won't rust. It's all built to last here. All you need to do is tell the guy's email that I'm going to give you if you want it, your width of your sump and how many fans you want, and he can hook you up. And like I said, it's 12 volts, so it's real safe to put in front of the water and everything else like that. So now, the reason why I wanted to have access or have the stand built like this, so these doors just come off rather than swing out, is because eventually in front of this tank I wanted to put a bar, and you know, with these doors being as wide as they are, it's you'd have to accommodate for that radius to come on out and open up. Plus they would eventually be in the way to get access to the sump or do whatever you want. So this way you can pull the doors off, put them off to the side, and it's a done deal. Finally got some Cheeto in here. Got 3 pounds. Same thing. Local Forms is guys had this stuff growing out of their sumps, so you get a hold of somebody in there who has some extra that they can just, you know, sell you real cheap or even give you. You know, that's obviously the way to go. So yeah, we got Cheeto in here. Now, yeah, there are the bio balls still. I will not keep those bio balls. I don't like them. I hear a lot of bad things about them. I'm just going to replace all those there with some live rock as soon as I can get some live rock. But yeah, I know about the bio balls. That pretty much does it for the sump area. I think what I'm going to do is take that heater right here, that JBJ heater, put it along the back of the sump here, because eventually if my bio load from my fish, when I get a full tank of fish, becomes too strong, I am going to buy a skimmer. You can see in here that there is no skimmer. I'm using the Miracle Mud. For those of you who don't know, I am using the Miracle Mud. It is a true test to see how well the corals do and how well the fish do and so forth. But if my bio load becomes too big, then I will eventually, you know, put a skimmer in here, probably that Tunzine 9011, because it's, you know, this opening from here to here is, I don't know, I think maybe 6 inches and then 6 by 9, so you're limited to space, and the Tunzine 1911 is good for up to 200 and top of my head I'm not sure the right answer, but 298 or something like that, so gallons per hour. So that's what I might do if the Miracle Mud doesn't end up working out. But so far, I mean, corals are doing okay. These two have only been in here since Friday, and today's Monday, so that will eventually hopefully stand straight up and grow good for me. And the frog spawn's looking great. The Xenia, I don't know yet because I haven't taken that screen off. And if I take it off, I'm afraid that coral didn't attach itself to the rock, and let's see. But yeah, really glad that the stand is all done now, and I can kind of kick back and let this thing just grow, cycle, and you know, it's going pretty good now. So if you have any questions, let me know. Again, if you want to know that guy's email address for this fan setup here, and if you have any questions about the sump or about the magnets, if you like, don't like, just let me know. Alright, thanks for watching.